Hello, my wonderful, beautiful people, and welcome to the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. This is going to be one of the most scuffed things I've ever done since I played SimCity back in 2014, 2015, because those videos were laggy and awful since I was playing on a system that simply could not play SimCity, and now I'm playing on a system which, for some reason, every time I exit a building or an interior cell in Morrowind, the game lags for about 5 seconds before it catches up with itself. But today, I would like to share with you my thoughts and experiences with Morrowind, and to show you the character I have preset up in Morrowind on PC. I have been playing the Xbox version of Morrowind, which is where all my progress is. I have only played this character I'm about to go into for about an hour. I have done most of the basic setup in Shenanigans, and am now basically set to go to Balmora. So I'm just gonna jump in and try to share this experience, because this game it's gotten me obsessed. I'm actually completely and utterly obsessed with this game now for some strange reason. I can't explain it. I cannot explain it. But I guess some things you just can't explain. So let us pick my character, who is Gunther. This was a test character I was doing earlier, Nerevarine. Gunther, let's load in. Game's probably going to lag as soon as I load in for a few seconds before it catches up with itself. I can't figure out what to do about that problem. It just is. But let me try to explain the complexity that is Morrowind. So, where do you even start with explaining Morrowind? Because for anybody who has never played it before, it is one of the most complicated and yet breakable games in existence. I don't think there's a single game that you can possibly call complicated and simple at the same time that's anything like Morrowind. It is ridiculous. It confuses you so majorly with all of the different things that you can do and all of the different things you've got to pay attention to. But then at the very same moment, in the same breath, the game gives you all of the things you need to just break it wide open. The game literally gives you game-breaking items right at the beginning if you just walk right in front of where I'm standing in that direction over there. You just walk over there and a guy falls out of the sky and dies, and you get 3 scrolls of Icarian flight which let you jump from one side of Vardenfell to the other. The game wants you to break it. I haven't yet. I'm a beginner. I've only played Morrowind for like 20 hours, 25 hours on Xbox. So, I'm no fucking expert, right? But I've gotten to grips with the basics of Morrowind. So, I'm going to try to explain those basics to you. And in the meanwhile, I'm going to hope that the game does not lag too badly. Because once things have sort of loaded in the surrounding area, usually the game does not lag too much. But then Morrowind is a very strange game. I mean, this is a laptop that was, you know, sold in 2017, 2018. In fact, 2019, I think, is when this laptop was on the shelf. So, this thing should be more than capable of playing a game from 2002, even though it's a shitty pre-built laptop. But for some reason, Morrowind is very strange in that respect. So, but anyway, I've got myself set up. So, how am I going to get to Balmora? Am I going to use the Silt Strider, or am I going to walk? Well, I've heard that there is a tomb in that direction somewhere with a special ring in it that fortifies Magicka. I think it's Magicka. It could be the Mentor's ring. I'm not sure. I don't think I'm actually prepared to fight undead, so I'm probably not going to do that. So I think we're going to go to Balmora for sure. I have a cup of tea with me, which I'm going to drink in a moment. Let me just think about explaining my character as it stands currently. So, this is my character. My personality is being drained for some reason. What the fuck? What is draining my personality right now? What is doing that? Something is draining my personality, and I have no idea what. Have I got a spell on me? Is that what it is? Have I got like a spell active that is actively draining my personality? Problem is, I don't actually know if it's something that's permanent or if it's something that's going to fade over time. I'm just going to assume it's going to fade over time. If not, there's not much I can actually do about it currently. I'd probably need a shrine in order to fix that problem. So, just going to have to deal with that. Yeah, I basically have everything I need at the moment. I should just go to Balmora, I guess. Have I already been to Balmora, really? Why have I got... Oh, I guess it unlocked all of these areas, told me where they were on the map when characters told me where they were. It doesn't do that on Xbox. It's a little broken, to be fair. Okay, I think I've definitely done everything I can do here. So let me try to explain how I started this game. How do you start Morrowind? Well, first of all, you have to create your character. And you have to create your character based on what you're going to commit to playing as. I am committing to playing as a warrior. So my main skill for offense is Longblade. My main skills for defense are block and heavy and medium armor, which are default for warrior. I did this on Xbox. Making a new character on PC, I should have just done custom, because having 2 armors is just not a good thing. So that is one thing I have learned over time with Morrowind, is when you set up your character, you have to set it up exactly how you want in order to get the best out of it for what you intend. So as a warrior, you want to pick what weapons you're going to be using. So are you going to be using short swords, long blades, blunt weapons, spears? Whatever you're going to be using, you need to put that in your major skills if it's a primary weapon you're going to be using. Otherwise, you could put one in major and one in minor. You could have long blade like I have in major skills, and then put short blade in minor in case you want to use a short blade at some point. So that's something you can do. Medium and heavy armor, you only want to pick one. Probably should have picked just medium armor, to be frank. There is enough going on in Shenanigans that you can get a little bit of money scraped together and go into Ariel's trade house and buy some basic armor and a basic weapon. The weapon I'm currently using was gotten off a corpse, so this was better than... This was the weapon I bought, Iron Saber. I bought that from Ariel's trade house. Then I found this weapon on a course which has shock damage on it. And it does a little more damage in slash and thrust. Yeah, so I thought that would be a little better. It's not a bad weapon, you know, it's not a bad start-up. I've got the engraved ring of healing, of course, from Fargoth, a nice starter item for healing. I got some basic armor from Ariel, so all is heavy, I believe, and medium. So I suppose having heavy and medium as major skills was pretty good for a start, because I've got armor rating 13, which really helped me to fight the what do we call them? There's a cave right next to Shenanigans. I forget what it's called. Hold on, maybe we can look it up in the map. Is it here? Yeah, Adamasartus. There we go. God, get it right. So in there, there's a bunch of thieves, I suppose, traders, you know, illegal traders, and one of them is a mage who is quite a pain in the arse. I had to use 2 health potions to survive his attacks. The reward was pretty good. I got a lot of loot, which I sold off, made a bit of extra money. I now have 1,147, and this is from using the method of stealing all the stuff in that room in the excise office as well. But nothing else. There's other things you can do. You can end up with like 8,000 gold right at the start of the game if you use certain methods. But yeah, this is fine for the start. So that's that. We also have some basic stuff here. The engraved ring of healing is there. All of my skills are all set up in such a way. I don't know. I think I've already explained it, to be fair. I'm just having a cup of tea. So, I reckon we're going to use the Silt Strider to head to Balmora. And we're going to just get on with what you can do once you've actually gotten everything set up and you've got what you need from Shenanigans. We could go do some exploring while we walk there. There are obviously things that we can do on the way there. But at the same time, there's also things we can do in Balmora that will allow us to make a bit of money as well. So let's just go to Balmora. It's only 14G. We've got more than what we need for these purposes. And we're probably going to lag again once we get to Balmora. Oh no, it's rain as well. That don't help. Maybe if we... How do you walk slowly? If I walked slower, it might make the game run a bit better. I think trying to like make the camera move super fast doesn't help at all. So of course in Balmora, we're supposed to find Caius Casades, and he's on the eastern side of Balmora. So if we open up here, we can see this is north, this is west. This is south and this is east. So we just want to head in an easterly direction. And of course you see there's an east side. We're looking for the Cornerstone Club, which is on the east side of Balmora. And of course we find the Cornerstone Club is not here, but it is back here. So I should think. There it is, the South Wall Corner Club. We're going here. And we're supposed to ask around to find out where Caius Casades is. That old Sugartooth? I'm not sure where he's living now, but ask Bacola Closius, the owner. He'll know. So we've been told to ask the owner. And in our journal, it'll say that we're supposed to ask the owner. Is that... I suppose that isn't him. It's not Arathor. It'll be someone up here, I suppose. Bacola, there he is. Caius Casades. Old Caius rents a little bed and basket just up the hill on the north edge of town. Go out the front door, not the upper door, to the terrace. Then right up the stairs. Then left at the top of the stairs and down to the end of the street. It's a bit of an odd set of directions. But don't worry, we'll figure it out. So we just head back out here while the game decides whether it wants to lag or whether it wants to not. Sometimes it just can't decide whether it wants to live or die. Wait, where is the door? What? What? Didn't I come in here? Where's the door? Let me out of here. Let me out of this let me out of this piss pot. Okay, whatever. I know where Caius Casades lives anyway, so we can just go there. Right, so we want to go up the stairs here. That's what it says. Also, the game has decided it wants to lag. Thanks, game. And that's it. Up the stairs, turn left, and follow it along. And it's the house right in front. And the game has lagged again. Must be the rain. Caius Casades' house. We go in here. And we meet Caius Casades. And we can report to Caius. So you say your name is Gunther. And you've been told to report to me and deliver a package. Perhaps you'll let me look at it? Yeah. Yes, very interesting. So it says here the Emperor wants me to make you a novice in the blades, and that means you'll be following my orders. Are you ready to follow my orders, Gunther? Yes. Good. Welcome to the service, Novice Gunther. Now you belong to the blades. We're the Emperor's eyes and ears in the provinces. You can use my bed if you need to rest, but leave my personal stuff alone unless I say otherwise. If you like, you can improve your modest skills with our blades trainers now, or if you're in a hurry, I can give you orders right away. But don't forget to visit the blades trainers. Man, I haven't even drunk half my tea and it's already warm. I might have to go refill. So now my journal has been updated. And we can ask about the locations of blade trainers. It'll actually tell us the locations. Blades trainers. These blades agents offer training. Not free, of course, but cheap for fellow agent. Look for Rithleen, Tyremalin, and Nine Toes here in Balmora. In Caldera, see Serene, Leorian. In Aldrin, see Gildan's Shorvor Horsemouth, fucking these names, lives in a hut west of Aldrun. And Elone, the scout, can be found at Aryl's Trade House in Seydenin. So this stuff will actually be in our journal as well, just to let us know where these people are. I suppose we can ask about them specifically. And yeah, it will tell us. To get to Hunter Ninetoes, I leave my front door facing south, go right down the steps, and then turn left and head south, looking for his door on your left. We can also do that with the rest. Rithleen, Warrior Rithleen lives 2 houses south upstairs. Shorvar Horsemouth, Master at Arms Shorvar Horsemouth lives in a Gwar herder's hut in the middle of nowhere west of Caldera. I've only been there once and couldn't give your directions. I think that's supposed to be you, game. Go look for him if you feel a little hike, or if you feel like a little hike. Serene, Mage Serene Leorian is in Caldera, the next town north. Her half timber and stone house north sits between the twin towers of the North Gate and the Governor's Hall. And the last one here is Tyre something. Tyre Malin lives 2 houses south downstairs, and that has removed those people from the list here. We have Gildane, Nightblade Gildane lives in Aldrun, the Redoran district seat north of here, beyond Caldera. Gildan is in the southeast corner of town, in a house to the right of the steps up the temple. And then we have Elone. Elone, the scout, can usually be found in Aryl's Trade House in Seydenin. We've already spoken to Elone before, so that's fine. And that is it. We have gotten the locations for every single potential blade trainer if we should need them. We have reported, and now we can take orders.